Hello everyone, we got Dustin Nguyen back once again. What are you playing today?
Tier a Shizu Kashtira.
Alright, let's show us the goods.
I'll separate by engines. So 2 Rhino, 3 Sharon, 3 Hav. I don't have to explain any of this. This is all kind of standard. Shizus, I did 3 Keldo, 2 Medora, 2 Kelbeck. It was just like, usually you see 3 shufflers, which is like correct just because it's like the best card in your deck. But I needed to make space for like 40 cards, and then after that, like opening 2 Medora just kind of sucked because I just had to pitch a Medora, summon a Medora, then I just have 3 cards. It just felt pretty big. Keldo's fine because you want to see it, but Medora not so much because if you clump up too much, then you're already at disadvantage.
What made you want to cut out the Guido?
Guido? It's just the worst one, and I'm trying to prioritize like not milling my opponent as much as 10 because sometimes I did have like, you know, one of this in hand and then one of Guido in hand, and then I just couldn't do anything with them because I didn't draw these ones. It was a mess. And then Kashtiras, I played 3 Fenrir and 2 Unicorn for the main deck.
Were you pretty happy with that ratio?
I personally was because I valued, because usually you see 3 Unicorn, which is also a fair point. But me, in my personal experience, I just kept opening up Unicorn, and it just wasn't ideal. Whereas if I open up Fenrir by itself or in multiples, Fenrir is good on the crackback, and then it's also good as a standalone card. So Unicorn, like, sure, I can summon it, and I can rip a card out of their extra deck, which is fair. But at the same time, it just wasn't getting as much value as like, oh, I get to eliminate a threat with Fenrir.
I see.
Yep. And the small Bystials, I got 3 Magnuma and then 1 Geostorm. That's it. I don't have to explain these tier.
Yeah.
And then spell cards, we got 3 Pellerino, 1 Terra. Yesterday I opened up 3 of this card. I was not happy camper, dude. Ulti Instant Fusion. Always glued to our hand.
Let's go.
Birth. That was a good one. Double Scream. And for the traps we played Double Sully and Triple Imperm.
What made you want to include the Imperm over something like Super Poly?
Imperm was just a lot more generic going into different matchups. So at the Indie Regional, for example, I got 22nd there. Played a lot of non-tier, and they just kind of folded to an Imperm, like Imperm on Gigantic against Sprite, or Imperm on Imperm and like Blue, for example. So I just wanted to be a lot more prepped, and it was good as a 6 draw because as my biggest fear in the room was Flu. I need something game 1 to like kind of stop them. And stop getting them from more advantage and everything, but at the same time, like, it can only do so much. Like, it's a tempo card. So, yeah.
Clean 40?
Play 40. Clean 40.
Let's go.
Going for the extra decks, we got Elf, Sprint, Dark, and Donner. Donner was a really interesting one just because I looked at the OCG list and they were playing Donner just so they can, you know, use 2 monsters of material with different types, pop a card, pop a monster that's a problematic thing, and then they just get a special summon their Kosh out of hand. So I took the same concept. I wanted to try it out. It came up in me and Peter's game, and I cleared the board for my Kashtira, summoned Fenrir, and won the game from there, so I would say it did its impact. Dugaris, Daguska, Ulti Dweller, and Ulti Zeus.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you want to see these up close? There you go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. And then for the fusions, pretty standard for the most part. Mud Dragon, Garua, Predaplant, double kit, and this is standard. Yeah, you might want to zoom up on that one, dog.
What made you want to do the
double
2
kit?
kits? Yeah.
So I've been seeing Kashtira popping up a lot more because people are getting ready for a Photon Hypernova format. So that includes like Diablosis, Unicorn, stuff like that as well too. So I just want to be ahead of the curve. It helps with your grind game. Even in the mirror, there wasn't anything like a lot of times where it was like I didn't face off against any Kashmirs. But what was crazy was that I had a Unicorn and I had a leg up because they only played 1 kit, and I just never wanted to be caught in that situation either. So double kit came up for like the follow up. It came up for like, hey, if they had a Kosh monster on board, I'm allowed to summon kit without any worry. Because if they had Fenrir, I'm like, Fenrir on resolution banish kit, that's fine. And then you just follow up with another kit, and they're just like, wait, what the heck? You play 2 kit? I'm like, yeah, it happens. But also Silent Fellows. Alright, and then obviously 15 in the extra deck.
Yep.
And then now we got the side deck. So it's a little bit incomplete, and I'm just trying to toying around with some things. 3 Droll, mainly for Flu, for row combo strategies, the legsness of the sort. Completing the set, this would be 6 Bystials in the main total when I add these 2 in. So the 3 Imperm basically subsidizes the other 3 Bystials as well too, because normally in the mirror, if you see 9, like you're bound to like draw 3 or 2 of them. But Imperm also circumvents that issue as well too. So basically I'm playing 9 hand traps against 2. Scatter shot for time. I feel like a dirty coward. Crime, 2 skill drain,
Solid.
2 tactics, heartbeat, and then back row.
So you're doing the skill drains over the zombie roll package?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I explained this in the last video where if I'm under the worst case scenario with like Shifter and people are playing Beatrice at the time, like it doesn't get you to the way you need to go. So if the only move is making Beatrice, then you're under Shifter, you can't set Necro World Banshee anyway, then you can't get to Zombie World. I'd rather just hard open skill drain than have to just deal with those.
Completely fair.
Yep. So that is the side, that's the extra, and this is the main deck. So yeah, Queen 40.
Nice. Any shout outs?
Shout out to Team All-Star, the team that sponsors me to keep playing the game and everything. So number one, kudos to them for allowing me to get this far. Ben, Lucas, Tommy, Jordan, Tony, the likeness to the bunch. Shout out to my boy Sam, back in the east side of Michigan. Love him, and he is also my father. Shout out to Starlight Games for Roka as well too for providing multiple places to test within West Michigan Yu-Gi-Oh! MSU Club for having me here. Max from OKC, Denny from OKC, Eric from OKC, and Team Daily Grind. Keep doing your thing, man. And other than that, I think that's about it.
All right, thanks, Dustin.
Yeah, for sure, man.